Hey Libra, Starseed, Lightworker, Twin Flame and Soulmates. Welcome to Lorraine's Tarot. Now we are just going to jump straight in there and see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. So messages for Libra. Messages for Libra. Oh, powerful combination. Alright, so you were coming in with the Death card and you were also coming in with the Devil here in your reading. Now, just before I bust a move, I just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee for image readings, tarot readings, also the programs, as well as counselling and mentoring, plus advice to help you with union with self and union with your person. Interested? Details are in the description box below this video. Just check it out. Alright, so let me have a look at these cards for you here. For your person here, and even yourself here, Libra, what it talks about here in your reading is that this was a major shift. This was something that needed to happen here. You're coming in with, you're most definitely overcoming obstacles and challenges when it came to negative attachments, because that's exactly what these cards are talking about here. It's coming in as you had to fight for it. Here you had to it's more than just a conscious effort here in your reading. You had to stick to it here. Because there were times where, or there are going to be times where you're going to struggle to let go of the past, because what it tells me here is that it was a hard thing to do. It's hard for you to do here. It's not easy for you to overcome these obstacles and challenges here, because these obstacles and challenges you've actually built and you've actually developed here. And it can also, well, it can also be like it's bigger than yourself here in your reading. Because what is needed here is discipline and control. And what it talks about there in your reading, it's coming in what makes it difficult and what makes it a struggle for you here. It's because of what you went through. So it talks about here, it's easier to go back to a past pattern and habit than it is to actually face and confront a past pain, hurt and fear. That is exactly how the Death card is coming in. But what's important here for both you and your person is that you know you need to do it. See, that's the thing. It's like that's at the back of your mind. You know you need to do this here, but you struggle with it. Your person struggles with it here through those difficult times here, because those difficult times are real. You actually go through, it's like real hardcore withdrawal. That's what it's talking about here in your reading. See, it's like saying here for both you and your person, there is a great need for that pattern and habit. There is a great need for the chocolate, because the chocolate brings you comfort here. But that comfort here for both you and your person is it's like it enables you to avoid here, and it enables you to ignore what you're truly going through, because it's huge and it's big and it impacts and it affects you here in a big way here, Libra. That's what these two cards are talking about. Yet this is a powerful combination, because what it talks about there in your reading is that this is actually the start point, and the positive thing there for you, Libra, for both you and your person, is that you know that it is a problem. You know that it is a problem, but it's like you're being real. There's a realistic way of thinking here that this isn't going to be easy. I know it's not going to be easy here. See, you are coming in with healing from heartbreak, but this healing from heartbreak is big. It's not something small here. I'm not saying here that it is small, but what I get here is that in terms of this heartbreak kept happening. That's what I'm getting here. See, it's like you deal with one heartbreak and then there's another heartbreak that you are going to have to deal with. There's many here in the sense that you are going to struggle through, and you know that, both you and your person. But you want to fight these patterns and habits. You want to fight these addictions here. That's how I am seeing it here. You want to fight your negative patterns of thinking. Here you're coming in with negative attachments here. But you know it's not going to be easy. This is both you and your person. See, this in itself, here, Libra, for both you and your person, this is a cycle here. So there is a hell of a lot here in just these two cards that you are going to deal with here and overcome here, because what it talks about here is that these patterns and habits, in a sense, are so instilled and entrenched inside of you and your person that just facing it and just knowing that's what I'm going to have to deal with here. It's I don't know if it's daunting, but there is a fear element here. So let's keep going. Well, I just want to back it up. See, what I'm getting with the Death card here, what I get there is for you to tackle, and this is both you and your person, for you to tackle your fear of a past pain, hurts and fear, you've kind of taken time out here. And so I get here for both you and your person, it's taking time out to prepare yourself to deal with negative attachments. That's what I'm getting. It's not like you're going in full ball here, all right? Okay, it's not like saying, say today I realise I've got patterns and habits, and so tonight I'm going to deal with them. No, you're taking time. It's like a strategic plan in a sense here. It's like you're preparing yourself, is what it talks about here with the Death card. All right, so let's keep going here. Oh, thank you. Okay, so you're coming in with the Six of Cups. you also have the Two of Swords, the Hanged Man card, and you are coming in with the Eight of Swords, which is also the Justice card here in your reading. See, for both you and your person, here in your reading, it's coming in as relationships. There are relationships that you have built. Of course, this is friends, family. This could also be intimate partners, and also your person here is what I'm also picking up here. You're coming in with it's like being accountable, being responsible here. Here in your reading, it's like trying to right the wrongs here. This is both you and your person, with people that you have dealt with here. See, that's part of the struggle here in your reading. I get here, the positive thing here is for yourself here, Libra, and your person. It's about you know how you have treated people. That's what I'm getting here. In terms of relationships, work relationships here, you're coming in with work associates here, people that you know here, your friends, your family here in your reading. See, the obstacle and the challenge here, and what I'm picking up on here, it's definitely trying to right the wrongs here in your reading. It is coming in as how you treated people in the past. This is how your reading is coming in here. See, it's almost like saying here, like I said, being responsible here, okay, and taking accountability here. But you're also coming in with judging others, is what I'm getting. And blaming, being resentful and reacting here towards other people. This is what it talks about. But what it talks about here also is that you realize here that it wasn't other people, that it was actually yourself. See, this is the obstacle. This is something you know you need to do in a sense here. But to do it is a struggle, and it's difficult here for yourself and your person here. Yeah, of course, this is coming in as how you treated each other here. Because some of these relationships here, here in your reading, these relationships actually hurt. That's what it's saying. See, it comes in as, yeah, I know I was mistreated. I know that here. Bear with me. I need to be a little bit roundabout here. I know I was mistreated. I know that. But I've lived through that. Like I said, it's been so instilled and entrenched in your person here that they don't see it as a problem. That's how the Two of Swords, the Hanged Man card, is actually coming in here. You are coming in with an image reading, and you are also coming in with counselling here. See, what I get here in your reading, Libra, it's you are going to, you struggle and you find it, you find it a struggle to forgive here, forgive or accept here that it hurt you, that it has impacted greatly on your life here in your reading. because you are coming in with the Ten of Swords here. And so what I get there in your reading is that you've learned a hell of a lot from relationships, past relationships here. Yeah, of course, you may have ended some of these relationships here. It's like, yeah, they hurt me, but I don't want to deal with it. Yeah, I was treated a certain way, but I don't want to go back to that. I don't want to do that. That's what I'm getting. I don't feel that I have to. I am who I am. That's how this is coming in. But there's also a fear element here when it comes to how you see relationships. This is both you and your person, how you build relationships. Here, huge lessons. You're coming in with some really huge lessons here. See what it talks about there in your reading. It's the fear to balance this out here. It's to create balance here in your reading. Yeah. Yeah, there's a lot of dislike for a lot of people. There's something else I'm getting here. This is both you and your person. People that have hurt you in the past here. But to understand that and to gain more knowledge about that, and this is only going to help yourself and your person here. You're both in this mindset here that it doesn't affect me, but in actual fact it does, because both you and your person are very reactive, coming in with the Devil card. You're like, you just go from 1 to 100 in a moment here. And you do, what it talks about there is that you do blame others for the way in which your life is here. You react towards others because others are actually the obstacle and the barrier. It's not actually yourself here in your reading. But I will pull more cards here. So for both you and your person, you both have learned a lot about each other here, but what you have learnt is from a negative. That's what these cards are talking about here. It's not actually from a positive here. Which is why I spoke about, for both you and your person, it's coming in as you have to fight for it here. It's coming in as you have to fight for that freedom here, the freedom to be yourself here in your reading, the freedom to overcome these blockages and barriers here, because these blockages and barriers are actually what you've actually instilled, both you and your person have actually built here. It's the fear to be responsible and accountable for what you have done to other people here. It's the fear to be, like I said, for your part in it. See, at this point in time, it's all about how you see other people here. Of course, But the best way in which you can override the program in terms of the devil card here is to actually look at yourself and face, and confront and face the truth about yourself and one's reality. This is for both you and your person. That's what it's talking about here in your reading. See, what I get there is that when you feel fear here, you react. Now that fear can be embarrassment, that fear can be sadness here, that fear can be anger and aggression. You react, you could be resentful here, you judge and you blame, coming in with the devil card. And that is hard to end out. That's what it's saying. All right, let's have a look. Let's see what other messages the cards have for you, Libra. Five of Swords, Four of Wands, Page of Pentacles, okay, so you have the Five of Swords. You were actually coming in with the Five of Swords, with all your swords on the board. You have the Four of Wands, and you're coming in with the Page of Pentacles here in your reading. Okay, let me just have a look at that. Yeah, 14 is 19. So you're coming in with 19 here. Some big lessons here in your reading. Remember, this is just the potential outcome. This can change here. So what I'm getting here in your reading, it's about making that conscious effort to change. Here it's about taking that realistic approach, knowing the truth about yourself and your reality here. You are coming in with an image reading and counselling here in your, okay. See, what it talks about there in your reading is you're coming in with honesty and truth here. It's coming in with how you interact with other people. What do you want out of that interaction here? All of that's coming in here. So how do you build loving relationships here? See, this is both you and your person here, Libra. This is what I'm also picking up here. See, in terms of the Four of Wands, the Four of Wands, it's actually coming in as, like I said, you have to stick at this. You have to fight for it here. And it's more than just showing up. You know, this Page of Pentacles is coming in as something casual, where you're going to treat yourself as casual. You are just a side hobby here. That's something else I'm getting. You need your full focus. You need your full attention. Your full attention really needs to be on yourself here. What I get here in your reading also, you can't change certain things, but you are wanting to change certain things. This is what I'm also picking up here. Things need to change and things are ending here, and you know that. So you're coming in with trust, and I was picking that up in the beginning with your cards. This is both you and your person, learning to trust here, learning to trust in yourself here. But you've got to come out of that negative mindset, that lack mentality here. okay, and that stuck mentality. You've got to come out of that here, okay, and it's about releasing and transmuting here. See, with the image reading, what I'll be able to do for you there is identify some of these negative patterns and habits that you have and how you can deal with it, so that you can build stronger relationships here, where you're not just showing up as the Page of Pentacles. This is both you and your person, but you're actually wanting to invest here. So you're coming in with here is reciprocal, yeah, reciprocity here. So what you put out is definitely what you get back here in return. It's about how you're going to build these relationships that you have with people. Here's solid relationships here. It's not about what you can get out of it, what you can get from the next person here. It's not about recognition here. A lot of what your reading is saying here, Libra, is that's how you built relationships in the past here. See, it talks about choosing. You were only, this is both you and your person, you would only choose certain people here, okay? And so you missed opportunities when it came to other people. That's what it's saying here, because you didn't see the benefit in getting to know other people. This is what it also talks about. I get here for both you and your person, it really depended on how a person's appearance. But if you were to look deeper at some people, they were actually quite good people here. There were things here that you know now that you didn't realize in the past, when it came to the relationships that you built here and the relationships that you didn't build with people. So let me just pull in a card for your advice here, Libra. Okay, so you were coming in with the Six of Swords. Now, so 10, 19. Like I said, you've got to make that conscious effort here to change. This is both you and your person. Like I said, you're going to have to fight with it, but it's an internal struggle. It's with yourself. It's with nobody else here. That's what your reading is talking about. And it is coming in as your mindset, the way your patterns of thinking here when you're reading. Very reactive here, very resentful. That's what it's also talking about here when you're reading. All right, I'm going to leave it there. And thank you so much for your reading, Libra. Okay, and I'll catch you later. Bye.